Hey everyone, how's it going? Brett Mix here from the channel Macho Wrestling 101. Hit like and subscribe if you want to help me get off my feet and make this a channel that's pretty popular. I think it has the potential. We don't have the fancy lighting or the fancy microphone or the camera, but we'll get that one day. And I hope that my knowledge and my passion is enough for you to hit the like and subscribe button. Today we're doing a match of the day review, and it's going to be Edge versus Chris Benoit, the last man standing match from Backlash 2005. I remember this match being brutal. I remember the ending. It sticks in my head with a concrete cylinder block to the head of Benoit. I remembered that finish, but it happened a little differently, and I'll get to that. First, I just wanted to say that Edge, when he came out, the commentary team was talking about the fact that he's still upset he didn't get voted in by the fans for Taboo Tuesday. That's what turned Edge heel in 2004. In real life, the fans were booing him upon his return for no reason, really. His face character just wasn't getting over the same way it did back in 2002. So they turned Edge heel. And that Taboo Tuesday poll said, who would you rather have Triple H face as champion? Benoit, Edge, or Shawn Michaels? And that poll wasn't rigged. A lot of people think the polls are rigged for Taboo Tuesday. I don't think so because Shawn Michaels was first, Edge was second, and Benoit was third. Had it been rigged, they would have had Edge third and Benoit second since Benoit was a face. They wouldn't have embarrassed Benoit like that because Benoit finished third, and they wouldn't have made Edge close to first. They would have wanted Edge to be at the very bottom so he had a legit reason to complain. So that's just a side note. So Edge being heel was done for those reasons. And Benoit was really over for this match. He came out. These two Canadians have great chemistry. They're good friends in real life. We know that now. Um, and all these Canadians seem to stick together. In the beginning of the match, there was hard knife edge chops. I just rewatched the Flair Steamboat trilogy. These chops are brutal as hell. I noticed a spot where Edge went to call him a son of a bitch. He told Benoit to get up after the chops, Edge goes for the spear, and Benoit hit a drop toe hold, and Edge went face first into the turnbuckle. That was a good spot. They wrestled around the ring. Edge threw Benoit into the barricade. Benoit sort of stayed there. Edge charged towards him, and Benoit hit a backdrop, and Edge fell onto the concrete. The two went into the crowd. They started brawling, and the fans chanted, "We want Matt! We want Matt!" Remember when Matt Hardy got fired because his girlfriend fucked around on him? Good times. Fucking McMahon. Um, Hilarious how the fans chanted, "You screwed Brett" to Earl Hebner once the sharpshooter by Benoit to Edge back in the ring. Benoit hit a sharpshooter on Edge, and the crowd chanted, "You screwed Brett" and this was in New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire, and they're still chanting that. Edge would eventually get out of Benoit's offense, and he went to go get the trash can and the lid. And Benoit went to do a suicide dive at the same time. And this spot just pisses me off. Knowing the gray and black brain cells on Benoit's head, Benoit went to go dive out of the ropes for the suicide dive, and Edge just hits him right on the fucking head. I know Benoit goes like this quickly, but we know he has those dead brain cells. How else did he get them? He didn't get them swimming in a pool. He got them. He got them from fucking his head abuse over time. And I swear to God, he didn't even lift his hand for this one. This one smacked him straight in the forehead. He looked a little concussed after, and you don't know what part of it is selling and fatigue, and what part of it is actually real. But I swear that if go back and watch that and tell me for yourself if that. We all know that Jericho had we all might not know. I know that if Royal Rumble 01, you probably do too because it's a classic match. Benoit does a suicide dive and Jericho hits him in the chair like that, but Benoit got his hands in the way of that one, even though that was still sick. And I'm sure it still hurt Benoit, but this one was just straight trash can led right to the fucking temple. And yeah, it's harsh to see in hindsight. You know, you worry about these guys, and obviously Benoit. It goes without saying. Edge hit Benoit off the top turnbuckle. This was a nice spot there in the corner of the ring, and they both stood up on the top. So a superplex into the trash can lid. That trash can lid, or trash can, was in the center of the ring, and it got squashed as Benoit got superplexed from the top onto it. So more damage. They brought a ladder into the ring. Benoit tried a suicide, or not a suicide dive. He tried his diving headbutt without jumping because he went to the very top of the ladder. So he just fell like this, just fell straight down. And once again, Edge moved, so Benoit hit his head and started convulsing, selling his arm like he did in the Money in the Bank just 2 months before this. So Benoit was just brutalizing himself for our own entertainment. He's not Mick Foley. He doesn't enjoy pain. I just think he's a workhorse. He really didn't care if something was going to kill him. He wanted to do it. Benoit tried a crossface, but Edge went for a Money in the Bank. Uh, the Money in the Bank briefcase went for a shot. Edge countered it into the crossface. Edge tapped, but it wasn't. It's a last man standing match, so he couldn't win that way. So they went above and beyond, and then Edge got back in control and took out of his briefcase that concrete block, and he hit Benoit on the back of the head with a big thud. I'm not sure how real that one was. Obviously, it would have killed him had he connected fully, but they made it look good, that's for sure. Edge won. Edge was the last man standing after that at around 18 minutes and 47 seconds. So it was about a 3.5 star match, but because of the brutality, because it was a pay per view, because it was a gimmick match, and it was almost 20 minutes, I'm going to give that 4 stars. Edge, Chris Benoit, 4 stars from Backlash05. It's a fun little match to rewatch and watch, but for Benoit's sake, not so fun. I'm Brett Mix. If you like these random match of the day reviews, click like and subscribe, or comment in the comment section what you thought of this match. It would really help things go on the channel. It would help get things going, and I'd appreciate it if you were one of the first ones to do it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, hopefully. I'm Brett Mix, and I'm out.